Welcome to PMPA's Final Cut of the Week, where we share important information you may have missed while you were making essential parts. I'm Miles Free.
And I'm David Wynn, and this is what you need to know for the week ending February 9th, 2024. The CSI 1000 is a Shanghai stock index of A-share stocks with small market capitalization and good liquidity. It is widely recognized benchmark of Chinese small-cap A-share stocks and is an indicator of the health of the Chinese business. Recent performance shows just how badly things are going in China. According to TradingView, this index is down 22.05% year-to-date, 33.47% for the past year, and down 24.95% all-time. The Chinese government has intervened through its sovereign wealth fund, Central Huijun Investment, since the index has recovered about 7%. Our take? The need for government intervention in the financial markets in China gives us all one more item to discuss, with customers, purchasing agents trying to twist our arms to get the Chinese price.
OSHA announced increased penalty amounts for 2024 in a memo dated January 8, 2024. Serious violations can range from $1,190 per violation to $16,131. Other than serious can get to $16,131 per violation. Willful or repeated can range from $11,524 to $161,323 per violation. Posting requirements up to $16,131 per violation. Failure to abate is now $16,131 per day unabated beyond the abatement date. Keep in mind, this is just an overview. There are further factors that can be applied based on the gravity of the violation, as well as factors applied based on company size.
In case you missed it, here are hot topics from PMPA's ListServe Communities this week. ID thread forming a nickel-iron alloy. Recommendations for a counting scale. Die heads needed for threading on screw machines. Oil recommendations for a variety of stainless steels and issues regarding bringing gauge calibrations in-house for AS9100 registered shops. PMPA members can ask or answer questions on our powerful ListServe communities found at pmpa.org.
On this week's Speaking of Precision podcast, Renee Merker, David, and I give listeners a peek into what to expect from the upcoming Management Update conference in Austin, Texas, February 29th through March 2nd. This podcast and our Speaking of Suppliers podcast can be found on major podcast platforms or on pmpa.org.
And now it's time for our weekly tip. The weldability of steels is influenced primarily by the carbon content. Carbon equivalents of 0.35 or less are safe to weld without any pre-weld or post-weld heat treatments required. At higher carbon levels, steel may require either pre- or post-weld heat treatment in order to prevent stress buildup and weld cracking. To learn more about material influences on weldability of steel, go to pmpa.org's Knowledge Centers or click on Final Cut of the Week.
And that's our take on what you need to know for the week ending February 9th, 2024. For additional information and links about any of the topics discussed today, go to pmpa.org and click on Final Cut of the Week.
Thanks for checking in, and we'll see you again next Friday.